Hey everybody, welcome to the Plant Powered live stream. Sunday, must be 2 o'clock because I'm here. What a amazing week today has been. Oh my gosh, wow. So I hope all of you guys are well wherever you are in the world. Comment below, let me know where you're tuning in from, where you're watching from. I love to, I just love our community and I love the questions you guys throw my way. So yeah, I want to talk about all kinds of things with regards to running. So, like I said, if you've got questions on your mind, if you want to know what's going on, whatever it is, just comment in the comment section, and yeah, we'll discuss them. And whatever you want to talk about, it doesn't have to be a question per se. It could be your thoughts, it could be your feelings, it could be just something that's on your mind. It could be the weather, it could be COVID, whatever it is, guys. Let's just talk, man. It's Sunday, right? That's what we do, right? We literally talk, and I just want to chill out and hang out with you guys for an hour because, what else am I doing on a rainy Sunday? Like seriously, it is raining right now, and I never thought I'd say that it's raining in February, but yeah, it's raining and it sucks. I went out to shovel the snow the other day, and oh my gosh, it was so flipping heavy. Like I could barely lift it to throw it off the driveway. It was nuts. But yeah, it's warming up. We've got a couple of warm streaks that are going on, which is interesting. That's the temperature right now. It literally is one, and it's so overcast. It is like really, I don't know how you say it. Really, I don't know, ominous. Like it's an ominous cloud-filled day, and like I said, it's literally pouring with rain. So anyways, it is what it is, right? And for all of you who are tuning in from the US, it's 24 Fahrenheit. I did put it there for you guys because I know that some of you guys have a hard time kind of trying to switch between Celsius and Fahrenheit, and I get it. Trust me, I know. I look at all kinds of things online, and I'm always getting confused as well with regards to that. So anyways, so welcome everybody, welcome. And yeah, it's nice to see you here. My daughter may make a guest appearance today. Don't really know 100%, but if you see that back door open, it's going to be her. So, because my wife's not coming in, she doesn't want to be on. but yeah. So, anyways, hey Peter, how are you, my friend? Good to see you here. That's awesome. 8 p.m. where you are. Absolutely. Cuddles, South Africa is in the house. Nice. KK, afternoon all. Absolutely. She's coming in from Georgia. Cliff, how are things, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you here. It's so nice to see everybody. This is awesome. KK saying hi. It's 82. 82. 82. Oh my gosh. I wish it was 82 here right now. That would be awesome. Julie's in the house. Hey, good to see you, Julie. Fred is in the house. Nice. Good to see you, Fred. Hey, all. Hope everyone is well. I'm going to have to watch later. Don't go talking about me. What do you mean? What do you mean? My daughter's coming in. She was going to say hi to you. Anyways. Kay, hey. Kay, how are things? You're calling in from Germany. Nice. Good vibes. Thanks. Oh, and hit the like button. Fred, thank you very much. So, like I said, if you guys like the videos, hit the like, comment. And the other thing is actually, and I'm going to talk about this because it is part of this whole thing, right? The more that you like the videos, like if you see a video and you like it, and you guys are probably liking the videos anyways, but the more that you guys like the videos and the more that you interact with the content, the more that, you'll see my videos, because sometimes if you've subscribed and you didn't hit the bell and then go all notifications and you don't really comment or like, you may not see my videos when they get posted. I mean, I try to post them everywhere, but you may not get notified. So you may not see it. So the more that you interact, with the comments and liking on the videos and sharing and that kind of thing, Google goes, oh, wait a minute, people like these videos, so I'm going to make sure that they're aware of them. Anyways, that's how that works, right? And again, I didn't know at first how all this worked, but I do now. So when Fred says like the video, thanks. I appreciate this, guys. I appreciate your support and hopping on and just chatting and talking, and hopefully my good vibes are coming your way. So very, very cool. All right, Fred, we won't talk about you, but it is what it is, right? And Fred, just so you know, today I broke my fast. So I did a 6-day water fast, and I've really I changed my thoughts, right? I'm feeling flipping A1, like literally A1. My body responded really well. The cravings have all gone. The headaches have all gone. All the stem cells are like going to all of my joints and everything. And the healing that's happening is phenomenal. I'm so laser focused and so, I don't know, I'm excited because last night at midnight, I'm making food. Like I'm chopping up all my fruit. So I've got fruit going on. I've made this chickpea salad that was like, again, midnight. And I also got these protein balls that I made from chickpeas, right? Which is flipping awesome. So anyways, I'm on fire. I got a lot of energy. I'm feeling good, laser focused. And just the fast has gone really well. So Fred, if you're watching this, I don't know, right now or later, yeah, it's all good, my friend. Kay says, hey, Dave and everyone on the chat from Germany. Oh, wait, hey, Kay, how are you? Come on, hit it. Cost you 0. Fred, you're awesome. Have a great week, everybody. This is good. Big, puffy pollen clouds drifting here. Not fun. Yeah, everyone's got like these allergies, right? And allergies are crazy. My wife is going through allergies, and there's flipping snow on the ground. Like her sinuses have acted up. It's absolutely, it's bonkers is what it is. So, I mean, it is what it is. All right, where are we here? We've got Glenn, nice and sunny today. +9. Hey, where are you calling in from, or where are you watching from? Evening all, be the tortoise. Where are you from, my friend? Nice to see you. Actually, I just commented on I just replied back to your comment. I was replying back to a number of comments. There's a bunch of you I still have to get back to, and it's coming, but I had to hop on here. So I had to, interrupt my replying. Cliff says, I came across my first non-jogging area this weekend along the River Thames due to COVID. I didn't even know there was such a thing. Really? No way. That's crazy. But I don't know. I guess when you have a lot of people in a confined area and if everyone wanted to go out and run, maybe they're having problems. It's so, every place is so different. I mean, I go out for a run. I mean, I don't live in Toronto, right? I don't live in a big city. Like, I grew up there, but I don't live there now. I'm about 40 minutes north of the city. And, but I can go run on my trails. I can go run on the road. I don't see anybody. Like, there's nobody out when I go. And to be quite honest, I haven't been running. That's the other thing. I haven't been running for going on for, what was it? It's 3 weeks now, maybe three and a half weeks, going on 4 weeks. Yeah, it's been a long time. And thank you for listening to my videos. Even though I'm not physically running, I'm trying to do my best to make them entertaining still. I've got a lot of knowledge. I got a lot of things that I still want to talk about because I learn so many new things a day. So yeah. Anyways, Cliff, keep true, man. Stay safe out there. England here. You did. I saw it. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So what else is happening? What do you guys, what's happening in your world? What do you guys want to talk about? I mean, I know I can talk about, me, like I can talk forever, right? I'm an extrovert. I can talk, right? I can dominate a conversation. Not that I want to, but I can. It's just my nature. And I try not to, but if you guys have questions, yeah, you know what to do. So some of the things that, I wanted to talk about was, benefits of running. And I think everybody has got they've got their own version of benefits, right? Like of why they run. But, I'm learning a lot about myself in the last 3 weeks, three and a bit weeks, right? Like I've learned so much. And so I am in a position where I want to be running, but I can't because I'm listening to my body. I'm practicing what I preach, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to sacrifice my body just to go out for a run. So I've had to resort to other things. Now, yes, I can walk, right? Walking is fine, right? But it's slow and there's still impact involved in walking, right? So the knee is feeling better. It just kind of comes and goes. But anyways, I'm working through it, right? And that's just the nature of it. The one thing, the biggest challenge for me is the psychological, like the mental side of it. So if I am not running, I find that I get a little bit more irritable, right? It's just the nature of it, right? So I'm irritable. I feel a little bit more down than I used to, and I have these thoughts of like that go through my head, going, "What if my knee? What if there's something even worse wrong with my knee? Like, what if it's not like all the tightness and everything else that's kind of going on? What if it isn't that, right?" So my brain goes to that place, and I can't run to kind of like run and get the thoughts out of my head. So what I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of meditating, right? So I've been doing meditating in the mornings for 15 minutes. That has helped a lot. I've been doing a lot of stretching, right? I've been doing a lot of foam rolling, and I've been working on strength. So I've been doing a lot of that. So, an hour in the morning, I've been focusing on those particular items or those things or whatever. And it works. It's been working. The other thing that I had to do, guys, I had to do this, is I had to do the water fast. I had to go down that road again because I know it would break all of my eating habits that just have kind of piled up over the last little while. When you don't run, you're not getting, you're not burning off, for me, 2,000 calories. I'm not burning off, right? Or 1,000 calories. And so I would just continue to eat like I was normally eating before. I was eating a lot of peanut butter. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like a lot of peanut butter. There was a lot of vegan chips that I was chowing down on and things like that. So the weight comes back, right? When the weight comes back, you just like, it hurts. It hurts, right? When you get on the scale and you see the number, when the pants start to get tight and you go, wait a minute, it's time for a change. So I just needed to kind of stop all of those things, like just put an end to it. And I have. And so that's what this 6-day water fast was all about. It was all about making that transition to just give everything up and then kind of like start fresh. And that's what I've been doing. And so far I feel great. Like I'm not even hungry. Like I had a little bowl of fruit this morning and I feel great. I'm feeling awesome. Like there's no issues. But again, it's these things that you kind of go through. So for me, I love running so flippin' much. And when a part of my soul is taken away, it's kind of like, okay, well, now what do I got to do? Right? Like, what do I have to kind of fill that hole? And I don't have a treadmill. I have an elliptical machine that I haven't used in flipping years. But again, I didn't want to put any pressure or movement. Like I'm walking, stretching, and all that kind of stuff. So, anyways, that's what's happening, right? That's what's happening. So Julie was saying, I was thinking about running on the Thames this past Saturday, but I won't bother now. Thanks, Cliff. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm training for an Ironman. Started from zero fitness and figured MAF would be the best way to get that all around base fitness for endurance. Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the things I did when I first started in 2019, and it was probably the single best thing I ever did for my running. And I will always continue with this method. There will never be another. I don't know. It's always going to happen. Finally, Cliff was saying, I finally convinced my wife to try the MAF. She's always been a no pain, no gain runner. All right, you gotta let me know how that one works. You have to let me know how that one works. Julie, it's only on Hammersmith, and from if you run on the North Bank, you'll be fine. I was going to do Richmond back to London. I don't fancy a bus replacement. I'll have to put it on hold for a few weeks. Yeah, I mean, here, the other, why did that pop up? Hold on a second. There you go. Yeah, so I've been thinking this whole 100-miler, guys, I don't know what's going to happen with that this year. I feel like I've just lost like 2 months of running, and I just don't know what's going to happen when I come back. I don't know how fast I'll be able to kind of regain fitness and then go ahead and progress. So not too sure what's going to happen. Maybe I do another 50-miler. Not too sure. But again, it all depends on how my training continues and how it goes. Not too sure. But I know it's a hard road to go when you're not feeling your best, right? And recovery and injuries, it sucks. Like, it's not easy. It's not easy. And like you guys all know, I mean, you've been burned out, you've been injured, you know what it's all about. But again, you just got to put on a brave face and just keep plugging forward, right? And that's really that's what we got to do. But anyways, a lot of people were talking about new shoes and shoes that they wanted to go get. And I was talking to them about shoes, and I had a friend of mine, Steve, and he's just, I don't know, 15 minutes away from me, and he's actually started MAF training, and he's cursing my name, right? You probably saw it in the video, right? He's cursing my name. He doesn't want to do it, but he's working with a coach, right? Working with a trainer, and they wanted to kind of set up his MAF zones. So what the trainer had him do was go out and like run an all-out 5K. So knowing Steve, he went out and did a 6K all out. And you could see his heart rate was the highest he could get it, right? Like that and it was awesome. So based on that number, the coach was able to work with them to come up with a MAF zone that would work for him. And he's 50, right? And so anyways, they came up with a number, and Steve's pretty happy with it. And they did the MAF minus, the 180 minus your age, and then they added on the beats per minute and stuff like that. And then they tweaked it a little bit, just based on what he was running. Now, the one thing that I would talk about with regards to running and MAF paces for the average person, for us, right? For the average person who's out there going out and doing their, you guys like the shirt, eh? I don't know if you guys can read it, but I'll stay still. So he, where was I? Oh, I was thinking about, have you guys ever had that where you just like in the middle of talking, all of a sudden you kind of do a squirrel moment and you're on to something else? The thing that when you're training in your MAF zone, okay, it's fine for the average person, right? We're doing our thing, we're running, and we don't have a lab to go into to get tested, right? And so if we're not in a lab getting tested, the best thing that we can do is 180 minus our age and then add on beats or deduct, right? And that's really the best way to kind of measure things. Now, if you get tested, you may find that you're still running too fast. It happens to some people, right? Which is crazy. But anyways, the lab doesn't lie, right? So if you ever get a lab test, or you could be running too slow, right? Once you get a lab test, I mean, I'm hoping to get one at some point this year once things are opened for us to be able to do those sorts of things. I'd love to know, get a full makeup of where I am. Obviously, my running capabilities right at the moment are a little restricted, and coming back is going to be a little different, but it'll be good to know where those numbers fit, right? So anyways, that's one thing that I've noticed with a number of people, right? So that's just something to think about. I'm using, so Be the Tortoise says, I'm using Swift to run and cycle with MAF. Not sure if that's going to affect results or not, to be honest. You know what? You should be fine. I mean, really, at the end of the day, it's kind of like you may have to work harder when you're cycling, because a lot of cyclists have said that. I mean, it's a lot of low impact on your joints and stuff like that. But yeah, when you're running, obviously, it'll be what it's going to be. But you'll find that you'll have to work harder to get your number up. You may actually have to train by power. So could be something. Clan says, caught your mention from Neil. Oh, Running Duck on his YouTube channel. Caught your mention. Oh, really? Neil mentioned me? I'm not too sure. Really, which video was that? That's cool. Yeah, it's an amazing world, this whole YouTube thing. You just don't know where people tend to come from and how people talk about you, right? There's a lot of haters out there. I'm used to haters. I've been in public service, like being a real estate agent for going on 15 years. So I'm no shortage to people slamming my industry, and that's fine. But being on YouTube, there have been a number of nasty comments, not like really nasty, but again, you have to have a thick skin for that sort of thing, right? Because you're going to get people behind the screen, and they're not going to, anyways, it is what it is. I just kind of ignore it, basically. So, and then I block them if they're really nasty and mean. And I go through the comments to make sure everyone's being civil with each other. And if there's a bad apple, let me know about it, guys, because I don't want any bad apples on the channel at all. Right? It's not cool. Cliff was replying back to Be the Tortoise. Swift is awesome. Check out ZLDR on Facebook if you haven't already. I'll have to check that out too. I like learning new things. How are you giving yourself? How long are you giving yourself to get from 0 to Ironman? Zwift seems to be an easy way to keep my speed consistent on the treadmill. That's the thing. So treadmill running, it's kind of like you got the belt going, and when you're running on a belt, once your foot hits, it's moving it, right? It moves it for you. But when you run outside, the only person moving you is you, right? So it is a little different when you're running on a treadmill. So just know that. So when you get out onto the road and you're running it, you're going to see a big difference, right? So keep that in mind. I think it was on his Truth on Running MAF video. I'll have to reach out to him. Maybe I can collaborate with him. That'd be kind of cool. I like collaborating with other YouTubers. I think it's really cool because it gives you, I don't know, it's a community, right? And we all want everybody to do well, right? We want to help other people. I like to lead with a giving hand, right? Like I don't expect anything in return. I just want to help people, right? And so, and people, when I say people, I mean new runners, old runners, intermediate runners, whatever it is. I just like to share what I know with others and then learn from others as well, and then share that message, right? So Yeah, I'll have to reach out to Neil and see if he'd be willing to do that. Yes, Neil did mention you earlier this week. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to reach out to him. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. I really, really appreciate that, Glenn. It's like I said, it's right. It's great when you're able to connect and talk to other people, and we may be thousands of miles apart, but here we are talking, right? Which is the coolest flipping thing ever. I just love it. Be the tortoise. I'm not on Facebook, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a lot of people who aren't on Facebook, and that's fine. Giving myself a good year. Haven't entered anything yet. Thinking about maybe summer. Summer may be good. Again, depends. Everyone's different in parts of the world. I think most of you guys are from. I think we've got a couple of people from the UK watching. Well, not a couple. I think a lot of you guys are from over in Europe. And then there's probably maybe a couple of you from the US right now. So I guess it all depends, right? Cliff was saying MAF and treadmill go really well. So easy to find a steady pace and maintain long MAF periods. Makes MAF tests super consistent as well. I need some time on the road for strengthening. Yeah, absolutely. Like I can't do MAF tests outside. Like it's just, how do you do a MAF test in wintertime? Like the only way I'd be comparing is from next year to next year, like next February, and even in February, it's really hard to do a MAF test when you are out in the elements, right? If you have some place to run indoors, you can do a MAF test and it'll be so much easier inside than it is outside for sure. And actually, Cliff has got an amazing setup. Like he shared a photo with me, and his layout is pretty sweet at his place. So very neat. Be the Tortoise says, "Hey, I'm going to take it to the road when I get my fitness up in a bit. I've got five 5Ks planned this week, so my fitness is certainly rising quick." Awesome, good to hear. Good to hear. A year sounds sensible. Yep, I would agree. Hello, York, England. Hey, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you here. You have a particular Iron Man in mind. Run the Planet. UK is watching. Yeah, man, all you guys are all from the. It was funny. I was taking a look at my stats of where all of my viewers are coming from, right? And there's a huge amount that is coming from the UK. Like you guys are like second right after the US. And there's my daughter. Fred left. Fred left, right? Fred left. All right. So if any of you guys haven't met my daughter, this is my daughter, Kate.
Hi.
And she's a dancer. And yeah, she likes to hop on every now and then for a live stream. And
whenever I'm home.
When she's home. Not riding a horse or something like that. But yeah, if you guys got questions for her, hey, go ahead and ask, right? You can ask. So you can ask any personal question about me to Katie, and
I'll expose him.
She'll probably expose him. Like I snore, fall asleep on the couch, stuff like that, right?
Well, it's all true.
I know, but I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. I don't really. This week has been great. I've been going to bed really early, so I'm pretty happy.
He's doing better than I am right now, so I guess I can't really,
Thumbs up if you like seeing Katie. If you want to see Katie more.
I also want to point out that I am helping him with a lot of his videos now. He's constantly asking me for help with editing thumbnails, some of his social media platforms. So I am also like a lot more involved like behind the scenes, so you're not actually seeing me like on videos as much, although you will, but I'm definitely really like doing a lot of the behind the scenes work.
Yeah, she's actually done a few of my thumbnails on my videos. I did today's and I did last week's
because he does them. He doesn't tell me. I want to do them. See, I love doing them.
Yeah,
but he never tells me.
But the thing is, it's like
but I've taken all his pictures for thumbnails recently, most of them.
Yes. She's been taking like those foam rolling ones. She actually took the pictures of those. And yeah, but the last, like today's was me. Thursday was me. the live stream on Wednesday that I did, that was a little bonus. I needed to talk. I needed to vent. Even the last week, I did, but she approved it. She's like, that's a really good one. Right. So I've done like the last 3 or 4, but before that, she did, I think, about 3 or 4 of them.
I did like 6.
Well, there was a time like you were doing a number of them, right? So yeah, it was cool. All right, so hold on a second. We got Be the Tortoise was saying, hey, do you want to read some of them?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, I don't have my glasses on. So anyways, I'm thinking of a 70.3 to start and see how that goes. Probably Stanfordshire. Very cool. Very cool. Hey, Julie. I did a few tries in 2015, but never got further than Olympic distance. I struggled with the bike session.
Good for you.
I kept falling off. That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Like for me, the amount of training that you have to do for a triathlon or a duathlon, I mean, I can't imagine. Like I'm not really a swimmer per se. I mean, I like going in just to cool off.
I was gonna say, you don't like to go into water.
No, I mean, my last name is Water. That's because I almost drowned. Okay.
Yeah.
I almost drowned when I was a kid, right?
I almost drowned a couple of years ago, so.
Right? It's scary. Like I think I was like 11 and I was at camp and I wanted to go in these canoes, but to go in the canoes, I had to do this swimming of this, like swim out in the lake, across, and then all the way back in. And when I was going across, I literally, my hand, like all of a sudden I started panic because I just felt like I was too far from the shore, like I was far away. So I had to so all of a sudden I started panicking, and then I was like kind of raising my hand, and next thing I know, I was going under, and then the lifeguard pulled me back out to the, it was scary. It was insane. But yeah, I tend to stay away from the whole water scene. And bikes freak me out because I've fallen off my bike going really, really fast, like when I was young, again.
You bike all the time.
I know, but like road bikes, like we're talking like 60 kilometers an hour. Like that kind of stuff really freaks me out. I've fallen off at a fast rate, and I have things that females don't have, and it hurt. So anyways, there's
one coming up that I'm very excited for.
Hold on. Who is a quick? So Steve says, who has a quicker 5K? Now, who is that for, Steve? Is that for me? And like Katie doesn't run.
I do run, but I haven't in a bit because of a lot of reasons.
Of course, COVID. It's caused a lot of issues. Be the Tortoise. I shouldn't be laughing, right? Oh, just laugh. It's all good. Cliff says, how often
does your dad wash his running gear? Is he a fresh kit guy or a sniff test guy? He does not wash it nearly enough, let's just say. He has like a little spot down in our basement where he keeps all of his running stuff. And you have to like hold your breath going down the stairs because it smells so bad. And then he'll come home and he'll come and try and give you a hug. And I'm like, no. It's not nice. He doesn't wash it nearly enough. He needs to do that more.
Apparently the cats like it though.
And then he leaves things laying around, and then the cats roll in them, and then I have to sleep with the cats.
And then the cats smell like me. Yeah. After I've run.
So somebody convinced me to pick his stuff up off the ground and wash his stuff more regularly. That'd be amazing.
Right now I haven't been running, so it's not an issue. Yeah, you can read the next one too.
I'm called Tortoise for a reason. You got this.
It's all good. You can read that one.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Slow and steady does run the race. I can't even speak. Does win the race. It's so true. So true. Wow, there's a lot more. Be the Tortoise. High five. Can you read that one? I'm a little too far. No, I am.
I'm an ex-swimmer. It's the running I'm struggling with.
Yes, like I said, I can't give you any advice on that. I'm not a swimmer. I tend to kind of steer clear of that.
What books have inspired you to run?
Born to Run. Born to Run was the book that really started it. And then it was Eat and Run by Scott Jurek. And then it started spiral. Then it was Rich Roll and his book. And then it just started. It was just one book after another. But that's basically Born to Run and Scott Jurek, Eat and Run. Those two, along with Rich Roll. Oh man, burping. Excuse me. Those are the ones that really kind of started
Right.
it for me.
I'm going to work on a video.
All right. I'll see you later. Thanks for hopping on.
Of course.
I too had the same experience, almost drowned myself in a canoe. Also around 11 years old. Canadian style canoes are much better now. Yeah, they probably are. I don't really, getting in a kayak freaks me out just because I'm in, and like, if it flips, how am I going to get out? At least with a canoe, if I go over, I can, I'm out from the boat. Just freaks me out. I don't know, man. It's just nuts. All the crazy things that we do. So I don't know. It's Born to Run. Yes. Yeah. I love Born to Run. It was one of those books that I listened to, and I think I mentioned this last time. Hold on a second. Where is it? I'll show you my audio books, like the audio books that I have. I'll bring that up. Hold on. Books. And I will let you know. So, as you can see, my current one is where is it? There we go. Yeah, the big yellow book of endurance training, right? Endurance training and racing. Phil's book. That's why I'm always reading that one. What's another one? Rich. I already have Rich Roll's book. Hold on a second. Library. Oh, I have to go to library to find it. Which is the one? There's one on here. Yeah, so a couple of others, right? Running with the Kenyans, Scott Jurek, Eat and Run, Rich Roll. Don't worry about the real crash, because that was an old book and nothing ever happened. These ones are good. You guys will like these ones, right? I think I mentioned this last time around, right? But Chrissy Wellington, right? She's awesome. Cheryl Strayed, I think, from Wild. And then what is it? Oh, Once a Runner. That's a good one. I like that one. It goes on and on, right? Like there's so many flipping books that I can talk about. But again, there you go. There's Born to Run, right? Born to Run. Grain Brain is a good book as well. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, there's a lot of books that I'm reading, right? Chi Running. Yeah, Julie says Chi Running is also a great book. Yeah, I haven't got that one yet, so I definitely have to think about that. Thoughts on running twice a day to get time on your feet? I'm mainly a morning runner, but need more time on feet. Double runs are great. I've done double runs last year. I think I did like 3 or 4 days of double runs, and they're good, right? It's just you get a different experience from it. But you definitely want to make sure that one of them is a longer run, and then the other one's kind of like a shorter run. So if you only have, an hour to run in the morning and an hour to run at night, you got to do what it is you got to do, right? But you get a lot of benefits doing like a 2-hour run, and I've talked about that many times. So if you can get out there to do a 2-hour run during the week, that's amazing. Even a 90-minute run is great. Just always try to strive for that at least. But we all have to do what it is we got to do, right? So Be the Tortoise. I've read a bit of Born to Run. Barefoot running terrifies me though. No, you don't need to run by barefoot. You don't need to do that, right? You can stay in your shoes, right? Cushion is fine, right? But again, it's your form, right? So you could go ahead on the infield or in a park and actually do strides, right? Back and forth, like just run barefoot on the grass in the summer. It's fantastic. It really helps with your biomechanics, your form. And anyways, that's just something that you could do. But yeah, I'm not into the whole running barefoot. No thanks, because my feet aren't like, we weren't meant to run on pavement, right? That's what's out there. And to run on the trail, even the Tarahumara down in Mexico, right? They don't run barefoot. They've got like, they're running on tire treads made into sandals, right? So anyways, I mean, some people do. Some people do. I don't know how they do it, but like I said, everyone's different, right? I've been wondering the same thing, Cliff. Have not been brave enough to try it yet. Julie, shout out. Another Chi Runner fan here. I like Danny Dyer's work a lot. I'll have to look at Danny Dyer's. I don't know much about him. I'll have to take a look. What do you guys think of Danny Dyer's? Maybe you can tell me about that, Cliff. Cuddles was saying, don't run barefoot if you haven't done it for a long time. Just walk barefoot around your house. I'm always walking barefoot around my house. I always do that until one day when my knees don't feel good, then, I probably won't. Yeah. Anyways, your connection is fairly good if you want Wi-Fi. Anyways, I had a thing pop up on my screen that I've never seen before. Anyways, sorry, I just saw something like, what is that? Steve was saying, the very mention of barefoot running makes my Achilles ache. I'm too deep into cushion shoes now. One of the things I like about Ultra, and you may want to try that, is get a pair of the Torin 4s or 4.5s, whatever they got, and get a pair of those. Yeah, there's a lot of cushion, but there's a nice wide toe box, and your feet kind of splay like really nicely, so you don't get any blisters, and you don't kind of like your baby toes don't pop out the sides and stuff like that. It allows your feet to breathe and expand. Great shoes. I've been running them did a lot of videos on those. You can get a lot of mileage in those, right? So VP says, how is your recovery going? Recovery is slow. It's taken a little bit, but every day is different. And like I said, this water fast has helped with getting rid of all my cravings. So I've kind of done that for 6 days, and now I've started eating again. And so I broke my fast, and all is good, right? It was when you fast, you get a lot of stem cell production, and it goes to the joints. It goes to the places in your body that need fixing. And I noticed as soon as I started doing that, things really started to change with my knee. Anyways, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be running anytime soon, but again, I'm just going through the process to make sure that I don't want to get injured again, right? I don't want to have to do this again. So I'm doing everything I can to kind of rehab. I'm going to physiotherapy tomorrow. So hopefully that'll be good. Maybe I'll get a few more exercises. I'm going to be going there probably for another month, just so she can continue. Do you take ice baths? Yes, I like Wim Hof. Wim Hof is great. I've done a couple of ice baths before, but nothing recent. I look outside at my pool and I wouldn't even be able to get into it. Like I couldn't even saw it open to get in. It'd be kind of cool to do, but yeah, it's going to be hard. His approach is also very holistic. It is very holistic. Yeah, my Ultra Boost won't allow me to barefoot run. Chi running and MAF heart rate. Utopia. Yes, absolutely. That'd be kind of cool. I'll have to look into it. I've been doing I did nasal breathing for a little bit, and it works amazing. It's right in line with MAF. Very, very helpful. I was going to do a video on it, but then I had to stop running. So anyways, it's in the works, obviously, guys. Kit Nerd Time. I just ordered a pair of Ultra Rivera coming on Tuesday. Allegedly, they sit nicely between the Torn and the Escalante, which are my go-to shoes. Sweet. I'll have to try those ones. I saw those come out, and I was thinking about them, but I couldn't convince my wife that I should buy them yet because I already have 3 pairs of shoes still, all brand new that I bought last year. So yeah, can't really buy anything right now at the moment. How do you chi run at MAF rate? I always run too fast if I do chi running, Cuddles. I can't help you on that one because I haven't done any chi running. Julie, that may have to be you. It may have to be you to answer that question. Oh my goodness. What else is shaking, guys? What else is going on in your world? What else do you want to talk about? Oh my goodness. I am it's getting a little busy for me work-wise. Work's kind of picked up. It's been quiet for a while. I'm trying to I'm going to tell you the state of I'll wait until I get a couple more questions coming up, but I got to tell you, for none of you guys are in Ontario, no one's in Canada. If you're from Canada, say you're from Canada in the comments. Let me know that you're somewhere in Canada. But anyways, for all you who are like in overseas, in Europe, even in the US, the real estate market where I live is bonkers, absolutely insane. There is multiple, okay, everyone. So again, we do things differently in Canada. Just a quick little kind of recap on this. When you list your house with a real estate agent, the agent is representing you, okay? He works at a brokerage, okay? And so so what happens is you as the seller sell your property and you offer a commission to a cooperating broker, meaning another brokerage who comes in with their buyer, right? So usually it can be like 5% total commission, 2.5% to the listing broker, and 2.5% to the cooperating broker. Okay. And so that's how that plays out. And so when you put in an offer, we have to, so you're working with your client, you show them the property. If they like it, they want to put an offer in, I'll sit down, I'll type up an offer, I'll get them to sign it. We're doing it all electronically right now. Sign it, put it together. It's all good. I can send it to the other agent. And what's happening is we have multiple offers. Like there's not just one offer. There's like 16 offers on one house. It's bonkers. And what happens is so properties are listing for one price. Let's just say $600,000. That $600,000 house is actually going to sell for $700 and change. That's what's happening right now. And there's not enough inventory for the amount of people that want to buy a home. There's not enough. We've been in this mode for years and it hasn't changed. Like it started at the end of 2014 and it's just, we've had a couple of times where it slowed down a little bit and we didn't have all those offers and you'd get maybe one or two offers, but it's come back and it's stronger than ever, right? It's really strong. That's what's going on in our marketplace. It's nuts. So anyways, that's a little bit of our real estate market, especially here in Ontario. It's a very strong, it's very, it is what it is. Sorry, I got off track there for a minute. I need to check this chi running. Be the tortoise says. Yes, absolutely. Cuddles, you just keep cadence up and shorten steps. One big advantage of chi running is the breathing. Appeals to martial arts background. Don't lean so far forward. That will slow you down. Yes. Yeah, you got to run as if you've got you got a string pulling you up. Cuddle says, okay, Cliff, I'll try that. Hey, do any of you guys like to cook? Like, do you guys like to bake? Do you like to cook meals? Do you like to get in the kitchen and just make a good soup or a chili or, I don't know, like just kind of play around in the kitchen? I love it. Like, I love making things. I don't know what it is, but my wife doesn't because I take over the kitchen and that's her domain. She's like, this is my area. You get out. But when I go down there, she has to leave the room and she goes upstairs and I'm like, honey, can you like help me with this recipe? Because it's calling for this and I can't find it. What can I substitute it with? anyways, it's kind of interesting. Well, Fred, you missed Katie. Katie was on here. Katie was chatting. She says hi, by the way. But yeah, she missed you. She missed you. Did you all press the thumbs up? Oh, Fred, you kill me here, man. Yep. KK says she did. Yeah, I mean, I can't see what anyone's doing because I'm on live with you guys. So I have a totally different screen. I don't even see YouTube right now. So it's an interesting thing. Yes, Fred. See, Fred, you just need to come on here all the time. It's all good. So what else is happening? So yeah, so when I get off here, when I get finished, I have a client who's signing an offer for a house right now. So when I finish, I'm going to actually put this offer in an email, get it off to the agent, and keep our fingers crossed that we get it. But then I'm going to go down. I'm going to cook. I'm actually cooking a soup, and I may even do a chili. Don't know yet. I don't know if I have enough room in the fridge for the things I want to do. But I'm pretty excited. I'm planning out the meals for the rest of the week so that way I've got everything I need so I can stay on track of what I need to do. Because really, at the end of the day, I just want to be healthy, right? And that's what it comes down to. And I don't want this fast to derail me, right? So what is it? Julie says, always, yes. Fred, you kill me. You see, David, I can beg for likes on your behalf. It's less awkward. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so, I just, honestly, I love being on with you guys. It's so much fun. Okay, I'm going to ask a question now, and you guys let me know. Is there anybody on right now, there's 21 of you that are watching right now, is there anybody that would like to hop on and be invited into the live stream while I'm doing this right now or the next time I do it? Is there anyone that wants to hop on, right? It's going to just use your video camera like on your screen. You don't need any special software. I literally send you a link and boom, you just come on in and we can talk. If you want that, I'm all for it. I think it would be awesome, right? Only if you want to, though. Only if you want to. So if you comment if you want to come on with me, and I can send you a link either today or when I'm doing it another time. So anyways, you guys let me know that, okay? KK was saying, my Instapot and I are best buddies for healthy eating. Absolutely. I love Instapots. That's flipping awesome. Can't talk about cooking, Dave. I'm a carnivore. Hey, I make great soups. You would love my soup. Absolutely. Everybody loves my soup. It's phenomenal. You would, like, honestly, my chili, you would love my chili. I've had family members over and go, this is the best chili I've ever had. And I go, well, did you know there was no meat in it? And they went, what? They had no idea. I use a product, all you guys in the US, sorry, well, actually in the US too, all you in the UK and in the US, you guys have the product corn. And I love that stuff. It's amazing. I love corn. It is the best. And you can't tell the difference. It is so good. Use it for tacos. Use it for chilies. Use it for casseroles. You can put it in anything. And then the chicken fillets that aren't chicken, but anyways, it's the fillets are phenomenal. You can chop it up, put it in soups, casseroles. You can put it on the barbecue. You can have burgers with them. They're awesome. Actually, I just found a place in Whitby, which is, oh my gosh, it's going to take me a bit to get there. It's probably going to take me about maybe 2 hours to get there. But we put in an order, and I did this last year, and I put in an order. And anyways, hey, Fred.
Apparently, I have some friends here who begged me to come back.
What?
So my friends are watching your stream.
Are they?
They begged me to come back, so I'm back.
They're watching too?
Yep.
Apparently, my daughter's subscribers are now watching right now as well. So they wanted her to come back. So, Fred, now you can say hi to Katie.
Oh, hi.
Fred's here.
Ow, my toe box.
Anyway, so we put in an order for corn, and we just love it. It's phenomenal. Katie is like jumping for joy that we can get the chicken pieces, which we use all the time for soups and stuff like that. So I'm super excited about that. I'm a terrible meal prep. I eat it all after one run. I have to be better at that. I get it. You couldn't handle me. Oh my goodness. I like to cook steel cut oats. Yes, steel cut oats are awesome. I love those too.
I'm not a big fan.
Really? You don't like that? They're a little too mushy, or
they're just weird.
Chewy.
I don't like them. I don't know why. I haven't had them in a long time, but I just know that I don't like them. Last time I had them, they just didn't.
I like them.
They just didn't sit well.
I like them. Even us non-vegans like corn over here. Everyone does. The product is amazing. There's so many things in the US. I don't know if it's in the UK, but they came out with cheesy nuggets. Oh. Cheesy, crispy nuggets.
You're obsessed.
So I wonder if that cheese is actually a vegan cheese. I don't know, but I saw it. They have it in the US. I don't know if they have it in the UK though. Says yes.
I'm back.
There you go. There you go.
Apparently, I have 3 people now watching me.
Oh, wow, we got a lot of people. Hey, okay. Have a conversation with Fred.
Hi, Fred. How you doing? I'm back. I was yelled at by other people to come back, but you're back now too. So I'm here.
Okay. So if you guys don't know this, Fred made a couple of comments, and I don't know, Fred, I don't know when it was.
It was a long time ago.
It was probably like in the summertime, I think.
Yeah.
You made a couple of comments about my wallet, my credit card.
Yeah, he said like steal for rate as well for a run or something like that. And we kind of bonded over that.
Yeah, so she thought that was hilarious. And ever since then, it's like, is Fred on? Or Fred said hi, or anyways, that's where this all kind of comes into play, right? Yeah. So it's been funny. Kay says, you should make videos.
No. Not cooking chili. No what? Cooking chili.
Yeah.
No.
I make the best. I make good chili.
No. We're not doing that.
But I make good chili,
we're not doing that.
But I make good chili.
We're not doing that.
Okay, I know that. But I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. But okay, can you read this one? Because I have my glasses.
Not a big fan of Indian food, but I had fried vegetable pakora in Aberdeen, Scotland a few years back. It was amazing. Food like that could turn me into a vegan. Yeah, pakora is good.
Yeah. Oh.
Veggie pakora is good. I'm obsessed.
Gosh, pakora.
We actually found some at the grocery store the other day.
Yeah,
nice.
Pakora is awesome. I totally love that. Yeah, we have a great Indian place 15, 20 minutes away from us that we go to. He's actually a client of mine, and their restaurant is A1. It's so flipping awesome. Yeah, it's really good. You read this one too?
We have a shortage of corn here in South Africa now. I can't seem to find it. We're struggling with the same issues right now, I think, because a lot of the importing and trading from the UK is very, very slow right now. So we've been without it for a while. Yeah, well, I mean, we've been without chicken fillets for a long time. And everything else we've been having to ration, kind of. Yeah, like we have a lot of mince, right? That's what I use. And then the sausages are sold out. I can't get them. Yeah, what else is sold out? There's a whole bunch at this one place. And it seems like the British stores here, like the import, I talked about how all this importing and exporting works, and they only get one container that comes in, and they have to then sell it to all the other British stores. And if there isn't a demand for it, then they won't order it. And it's like, oh my gosh, I could buy like $1,000 worth of the fillets. But anyways, we found the pieces at least. So also, I'm going to expose my father here. You wonder how his setup is, right? I want to point out that his computer right here is on a cat tree, which is on a cardboard box. Just if you're wondering. You got to do what it is you got to do, right? I mean, it is what it is. They pressed the like. I don't know. Did you guys press the like? If not, we're going to have a serious conversation here. I think they did. Yeah, you did beg. I'm working on editing my own video, and she comes and she's like, get back on for 5 minutes? I'm like, fine. Yeah, you did.
You read this one too?
You can read this.
I know.
Read it. Your live stream.
Chickpea recipe: 1 can of organic chickpeas, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1 teaspoon of miso paste, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 100 ml almond milk, salt to taste, blend delish. You know what? I might just have to make that.
Yeah, he's gonna do
I mean, I made chickpea salad last night at midnight. I mean, who does that when they're fasting? Who does that?
He made chickpeas, and he also kept me up too.
Apparently, I do. Apparently, I make these things in the middle of the night. And the protein balls I made, they were good. Actually, I haven't tasted them yet, but I know they're going to taste good.
They're good. I haven't tasted them.
Well,
they're good.
Katie tried them last time.
Not.
You've tried. The other time I made them, you love them.
Okay, apparently I love
You
them.
love them. Absolutely.
Kenzie, hi. How you doing? I just talked to you like 5 seconds ago.
So wait a second. I want to ask a question. So are all of Katie's subscribers, are you guys subscribed to the channel now?
Yeah, they are.
So they get notified when I go live, and then they go tell you to hop on? Oh my gosh.
No, because, okay, so I was talking with them, and they're like, I'm on your dad's live stream. I'm like, I was on there like 10 minutes ago. They're like, go back. I'm like, I'm working on the video. Go back, please.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we're having a great time here.
Cliff says, my 16-year-old is being diagnosed with celiac disease, and I'm learning a lot about cooking non-wheat, dairy, gluten. Yeah, it's not fun having celiac, but on the other end of it, I should say, however, I don't like using the word but. However, there's a lot of recipes out there. Amazing pancake. I will share with you my pancake mix. That is amazing. It's so good.
Pancake recipe?
Mix, recipe. Anyways.
They're different things.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I'll share it with you. I'll post it in Facebook on our Facebook group, and you can see it.
Okay. I need to answer this question.
Okay, so B the tortoise says,
is your whole family vegan? Now, when he says he's vegan, don't you dare hit me. When he says he's vegan, I'm gonna expose you here. I'm gonna expose him. He's gonna hate me, but I'm gonna. I'm gonna expose this. So I'll come downstairs at like 12:30 to fill up my water bottle or grab something to eat, and he'll be standing there at the counter.
Once.
Eating. No, it's been more than once. Sitting there with the cheese slicer and eating cheese just out the block.
I've been exposed.
You have been exposed. So he would like to be vegan. He was vegan, and then he completely went off it. And I think he wants to again, but he's not actually vegan right now.
I am right now because I fasted. That was the reason why I fasted, guys.
Sorry, I had to.
She calls me out. Here it is.
You guys want me back on here. So.
Yeah, they do. Right. It was hard. I was in a dark place. Remember how I told you psychologically, this whole thing has been really hard on me. It's been that hard that all of a sudden I found myself at 3:00 in the morning slicing cheese.
Mozzarella cheese out of all cheese.
And it was flipping terrible. I felt awful. I felt sick. That's why I had to fast. I had to cut all this stuff out. Like, it is what it is. So anyways, there you have it. That's for you.
I know. I'm glaring at her.
Why?
Because my nickname that she called him by is Opal. She's called me a mineral now. So I'm now a mineral. Thanks very much for eating food.
Oh, that's too funny.
Okay, I'm going back.
No, but they want you to stay here.
Okay, but there's no more comments from them.
Oh yeah, exactly.
No, okay, good. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye everybody.
Okay, Olive. Katie's gone now. You guys don't have to keep watching if you don't want, but if you want, you can keep watching. It's awesome. I'm adding some corn to my Whole Foods cart right now. Very cool. That's awesome. I love that. You guys in the US, you guys have access to all that. I used to go down to Buffalo or Niagara Falls on the other side, right? So I would drive down to Niagara Falls, cross over the border, and then I would go grocery shopping because I couldn't get it. And then I did that once, and I came back with like a whole bunch. And I remember the border guy going, "So you've been gone for how long?" I went, "About 4 hours." And he goes, "What'd you get?" I said, "I went grocery shopping because I couldn't buy all my groceries." He goes, "Are you bringing back meat?" I said, "Nope." I said, he goes, "What are you bringing back?" So I showed him the package. He goes, "Hey, that's really good stuff." And he goes, "Okay, go through." It was so funny. Katie got a pay raise. Yes, we negotiated. Katie got a pay raise. All is good, Fred. Don't you worry about that. Do you guys have Bobos? Yes, we have Bobo bars. Yes, with Seth. Yes, absolutely. It looks nice, but not available. They're not exactly what I thought they were going to be. I mean, they're okay. I had them because we can get the two different ones. We can put them in the oven, or you can get these little round ones. They're like, I don't know, 2 or 3 bites and they're gone. They're okay, but they're not, I wouldn't say they're my favorite. Okay. Being on Scott, I have, oh, really? You have porridge every day. Nice. I love that. It's awesome. Corn, not heard about any cheesy nuggets, but the regular corn nuggets are good. If you get a chance, try the Linda McCarthy. You know, I did try it, but my wife, for some reason, something in it caused my wife's stomach to bloat, and she just couldn't do it. So unfortunately, she's not able to. I mean, we can get it here, but she can't have any of the products we tried. I slice cheese at midnight when I'm not in a good place. Yeah, well, it's not happening anymore for me. I'm done. I'm absolutely done. Like, that's why this fast happened. You see, David, if you pay your creative director properly, you won't get exposed so easily. But she got a raise. Maybe I should fire her. Maybe I should. No, but you know what? Again, it's transparency. I talked to Katie about that, and we were like, that could be a topic that we could kind of bring up together. Because again, it hits home, man. Like, this is not, it's not easy. And the problem is she's not fully vegan. She does have cheese. She has Havarti, and they have mozzarella, and they will have pizza. But she doesn't eat any red meat. She doesn't eat any fish. She doesn't eat any chicken. But she will have some of that, right? So, what? You're back on again?
4 more people want me to come back on.
Apparently, we've got more people coming on. Oh, wait, are they all on? Maybe you need to start doing this on your channel.
Good Lord.
Right?
You guys can talk to me later.
See, okay. So if all of Katie's subscribers want Katie to do her own live streams, you can say, "Yes, Katie, go live. Yes, Katie, go live. Yes, Katie, go live." Because maybe you can get her to do her own live.
Oh my God.
That would be awesome.
See, we've been infiltrated.
We've been infiltrated. Okay, so
what? Exactly. I'm not being okay. I am being paid. I am being paid.
She's getting a good amount of money.
I am being paid for this.
You're being paid well for the point.
I am being paid well.
Right?
I'm working for him right now.
Right? There it is.
So okay, he is technically, I've kind of just snuck some stuff, but it's legal. So
here's a number of shout outs for Katie.
Oh, God.
There's 1, there's 2, there's 3.
Oh gosh.
There's 4, there's 5, there's 6, there's 7, there's 8, there's 9 comments.
There's more.
Oh, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it go. Okay, guys, we get it. It's all good. You're all good. I think Katie, yes, I think, look, they're all saying live, go. They all want her to
Maybe I'll do that sometime this week, guys.
Right?
Maybe I'll do that.
I think it would be great for Katie to have.
Okay, I'm going to go back and chat with you guys in my room. Okay?
All right.
I'm not coming back on.
You're done. Well, actually, I'm going to be done now in a minute anyways, so. There it is, everybody. I'm glad that you were able to be on and chat and have some fun. And just kind of have a little bit of smiles out there, which is always a good thing, right? I appreciate you all for subscribing. I appreciate you all for liking and doing all the fun stuff. I appreciate all you guys. So thank you so much. So with that, I'm going to sign off for another episode of my live stream, and we'll see you next Sunday at 2. So like I always say, get out and run. See you next week, everyone. Bye for now.